Hello, welcome back. Today I want to talk about the other side of the coin. This will be a follow-up video to the one that I just posted, which has a lemon slice in the thumbnail. In that video I was talking about the body listening and how the body responds to signals of safety. So I want to look at the other side of that and what happens when the body receives signals that tell it is not safe. And this could be something simple and everyday. So in this case, I'm just using the example of clutter because the body's always listening. It's not just listening to food or exercise or sunlight. It also listens to the environment. In this case, I'm using inside internal environment. So clutter, like piles of mail, piles of laundry, dirty dishes. The clutter itself, I do not believe is actually the problem. I believe the clutter is just appearing to show me the pattern underneath. And what I often see underneath clutter is a collection of open loops. Loops that are not closed, so things that need a decision made, phone calls that need to be returned, mail that needs to be opened, junk mail that needs to be shredded, that sort of thing. So the nervous system notices everything, even when we think we're ignoring it, even if we put things in boxes and stick it in a room and shut the door. The nervous system knows it's in there. The body keeps scanning and it keeps listening and it stays on alert. So sometimes the fastest way to create relief, at least from what I've experienced and noticed, is not to add more things to that or to worry about it, but just to start closing loops. And it can be small, one piece at a time. Close open drawers. Even if drawers are open like an inch or two, that's still unfinished. Close drawers, close the doors, turn off the lights, take out the garbage, open the mail, return phone calls, delete voicemails, emails. Every single loop that gets closed sends a message to your body and your nervous system that something's been completed. It no longer requires attention. It's finished. The body hears that and it likes things that are finished because it doesn't have to think about it anymore or use any energy. So I like to use decrees. I'm going to give you 2 sets of decrees. They're very short and sweet. And I'll put this in the description box as well. I close what is ready to close. I complete what is mine to complete. I release what no longer requires my attention. Here's the second one. Open loops close. The structure clears. My attention returns to the present. It is done. So I think the pattern that I see here, at least the theme of this video for today, is this. The body is constantly assessing whether the environment is coherent. It's not looking to see whether or not things are perfect. It's looking for coherence. So your countertop can be imperfect and coherent at the same time. As in life, life can be imperfect and coherent. The body does not require perfection, but it does seem to really, really appreciate completion. That's my message for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.